How are you guys doing? What's going on? I need you guys to get on in here. And I just want to say thank you Rob. Thank you so much, Rob. Rob, I hope we hear from you today. You guys know it's been going a lot of things going on social media. I'm hearing people pages is getting taken down left and right. I'm hearing so much, but I know you guys got all the 411. So I wanted to use this platform, Criminal Villains, and I have another one, Deep Noir News. That's like the after party that we'll go to after this one. And I just want to use these platforms as a way to open up the platform and to have conversations about everybody's theories. I know we all do not agree. So I'm going to use them to debate. So you guys will be able to debate your theories with other individuals. I will navigate and moderate as you guys do so on today's live and the next live after this, and just see how that goes. All right. So we do have Sean B here. How you doing, Sean?
Hey Gigi, blessings everybody.
Yes, and we have Miss West here.
Hey Gigi, hey Sean, what's up, Chad?
Hey
Yeah,
Lo sis, hey Wes.
What's going
yeah.
on, boo?
All
Nothing
right.
cool, ready to get it.
All right, so I will be calling Tamala. Just give me a second. Well, before I do that, I really need more likes. You know, the likes is not getting that much support. So if you guys can please like this video, that very helps. I told you that's what keeps this topic alive on this platform. We are at a time where they are taking down platforms left and right for talking about Tyrone. So if you guys want this platform to continue to stand, I need your support. All right. So your support is very important. Earlier today on this live stream, I did post Natasha video. Now I can replay it again so you guys can give your opinion about it. Would you guys want me to do that? Also, I posed a question on this video and I says Mom Renee and Lulu is moving very suspicious. Cover up rumors exposed. And according to that video earlier with Natasha, I feel like she feels like they are both moving suspicious. And a lot of people feel like they are moving suspicious. What do you guys think? Press 5 if you think they're both moving suspicious. Comment and let me know. All right. So I'm going to give Tamala a call. I'm trying to do it now as we speak. But Sean, I know you saw it earlier. What did you think about the video that Auntie Natasha put out here?
I was pleasantly surprised by the um transparency. She clarified some stuff. Um yeah, I was happy that she did. And she basically said don't play with her name. This is what it is. This is what it's not. And I'm glad she did it.
Got it. And what about yourself, Wes? What did you make of it?
I think Auntie Natasha was just fed up, like with all the bull crap. Just them two going back and forth. Whatever they know, they're not telling the family, they're not telling the public. Um, I just think she just fed up with it. And today she just was like, she ain't showing nobody grace. So I that's included J1, Renee, Lulu. Everybody can go to jail.
All right. Someone says allegedly the hospital called Renee to inform her about Dro's incident. How could Renee still stand behind Lulu when she didn't have the decency to inform her about Dro's immediately? Sean, your thoughts.
It's some it just to me it just proves cover up. It proves cover up. And most of us have been saying that all along. You know what I'm saying? Like Auntie Tasha said, uh Renee's daughter was sending, that's how they found out, because she was sending pictures in a chat. You see what I'm saying? Which meant that Renee already knew. How did Renee know? Because Lulu told her. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's Lulu. Probably contacted her, and she contacted the hospital. Because I haven't heard any concrete evidence that they had his wallet, therefore they had his ID. He was listed under John Doe. And I don't think it's only because of the incident, because the incident was not thought of as nefarious or malicious initially. So there would have been no reason for them to categorize him or classify him as such. Um, and so, yeah, oh gosh, it's a spider web over on Renee's side. It's a spider web. Absolutely.
All right, y'all. We got Tamala here. How you doing, Tamala?
Hi, how are you?
Good. We're glad that you can join us. Everybody's asking, where is Tamala? Where call her? Where is Tamala?
Just chilling. Hey, Chet, how y'all doing? But I'm just gonna say it's just a web of lies. It's just a web of lies, one lie after another lie, and Renee is going along with all this. And when people ask her stuff about Lulu, she get very hostile, so at the end of the day, I don't know what kind of relationship they have, because it ain't no my son's girlfriend, it ain't none of that type of relationship, because she's going hard for Lulu more than she is for her own son. And then why would you allow people to take pictures of your son in a state like that and then, pass them around like a spectacle? It just don't make sense. Why would you do that?
Tamala, while you talking, why did I come up with a speculation, but I'm going to save it later? Go ahead.
Oh, you probably thinking about the same thing I'm thinking too.
I don't know, girl. It's kind of, it's kind of wild what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild what I'm thinking, girl. I don't think you thinking what I'm thinking, Tamala.
Oh, yeah. I bet you it's the same thing, because it's been going over and over in my head about the pictures and why she did all that and everything. So, yeah. Tabloids. Yeah.
Okay. We have Rob here. How you doing, Rob? So good to hear from you.
How y'all doing, love?
Good. Tamala, Rob here.
Hey, Rob. Hey.
What's up? How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. We doing good.
Hey, Rob. How you doing, bruh?
What's up, my love? How y'all doing?
Hey, Rob, what's up?
All is well, love. All is well. How y'all doing tonight? What's the word?
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna come in and just take the floor.
Nah, I'm just, I'm on board with everything that's going on with y'all, but I just wanted to just like chime in and just like basically everything that y'all saying is basically what I was gonna come on and say, you know. Nothing but BS, spectacle, and like I said before, after all that stuff that came out, everybody a suspect to me.
Rob, did you hear what Auntie Natasha said?
Nah, what she said.
Oh, Gigi, I don't know if Gigi gonna play it, but you got to hear it.
Well, I'll play it. But somebody already speculated what I thought from what Tamala was saying, honey. I don't want to say it because, honey, that right there, what I'm thinking about is nefarious, Tamala.
Oh, yeah, because that's another money tip for her.
That's
But
nefarious.
then another thing too, see, I don't know where everybody like on the panel from, but I feel like amongst all of us, we all got common sense and we all got street smarts, and I'm sure we all done lived a life of understanding like when some bullshit is going on, you know what I'm saying? And when people got a stake in certain things, but they want to make it seem like this, but cover it up, but it's behind closed doors is something else. Nothing beats the double cross than the triple cross. So it's just a lot of shit that I just look at as like, everybody a suspect to me, and I don't really trust nothing that nobody's saying.
All right. So Tamala, did you get the chance to see Natasha video she put up earlier today? What were your thoughts if you saw it?
I saw a little glimpse of it. That she's still on go for her nephew. She's not letting up. She and she feels like that everybody, just like we just got to say it, everybody's a suspect. She feels like there's some shady shit going on, some real shicey stuff. So at the end of the day, I'm like the same way. I feel like a whole lot of shicey here.
Did you hear Go ahead, Rob.
You got to think about it. When you look at people's lifestyle, you look at people's lives, you look at, the day-to-day operations of people, income and livelihood. When you go to throwing, numbers around that climb to the millions and shit like that, man, some people, I don't know. It just, for me, when you go to put them M's, when you go to put them M's involved, you know, shit'll make everybody get suspicious and go to moving sideways. If you ain't got no integrity, if you ain't got no, if you don't come from no moral code, you ain't got integrity, and you just do anything for $1, hey.
That's right.
Now, Tamala. Okay,
yes.
On the video, she definitely stated that she did not see with her own eyeballs Tyrone in the Papa John's. She said she didn't go up there in Gainesville to see it. So she wanted to get that clear on the flow.
She didn't go? Well, she said that they saw it. Who saw it on the video? Because that's what she said when she first came out.
She said that she didn't see it because she didn't even go up there.
That's crazy.
Damn. So who? That's what I'm saying. I'm out of this ball game for real, because at the end of the day, it's too much going on. Because you said you saw him at the Papa John's and you saw him at the hotel. So why would you say that then?
Right.
She said she was home watching the kids.
What?
Okay.
Waiting for her son. Waiting for her.
So who told her? So who told her?
She said she was at home.
Well, then,
she said she was at home waiting.
Who? All these lies, ain't no telling who off drove these.
Facts.
She said she was at home. Oh my God.
Because it's too much going on for me.
That's how I feel.
She said she was at home waiting on her son.
She been the loudest. So I'm just saying, come on now. When is everybody gonna be on board with some sincerity here? A person who has
where the consistency at?
You're right. So who gonna be sincere and tell the truth? A person lost their life.
Well, I think
all of y'all sitting up here lying.
Well, Tamala, I think how a person gets so excited and they just want to tell y'all what's going on.
Excited.
Yeah, she does that. She does that. She gets so excited.
With a lie. Okay, well, you just believe it.
Well, no, I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying, Tamala.
Because you so innocent, baby. I'm serious. People will pull the wool over your ass because you like the girl, one of my friends. I said, honey, you just so innocent. You think everybody don't do nothing.
Well, I will be honest with you. When Natasha first came out, I was riding her D. Yes, I was. Whatever she said, I was on it, But as time progressed and all that stuff with BCDD and all that, I had to really stop and just sit still, and get off of it.
That's what I'm saying. It's just because everybody, let me just tell you, the only reason why I was going as hard as I went about this, I'm going to be honest with you, because a man lost his life, and then I saw the father standing up there, and looked like he was about to pass out. But then all of a sudden, the auntie going so hard. So I'm saying, well, somebody did do something then, because the auntie is going hard like it. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody gonna go hard if nothing didn't really happen. So now she was the first person that said that. So why did you say, oh, we saw on the camera that he did enter the Papa John's, he did enter the hotel. So if you saw that, but now you say you was at home watching the kid, It's too many lies. Just like she didn't want Jason to say, she didn't want nobody to implicate Jason. So the family friend came out who been knowing Tyrone. So it seemed like he the only one legit on the boat.
And what got me another thing was first it was a homeless man. Now the man turned into a woman. And now it's a homeless woman, they say. Did y'all hear about the homeless woman?
Girl, this is all. Let me tell you something, baby. I don't know what type of game they playing, but it's all suspect. Maybe because too much is digging up. Because maybe it's because it's getting close to her home too. Okay.
Gigi, I'm not so quick to believe the whole homeless woman thing that came from the chat. You know what I'm saying? And if we're starting to question what Auntie Natasha said, I'm sure
Right.
as hell not believing what comes in the chat because we don't know who those people are. Now, I'm not accusing anyone of being a liar, but we do know that Lulu and her crew be in the chat. So
Right.
I'm not willing to just throw
Well,
myself out there and
hold
believe
on,
that.
Tamala. Who told me that it was a homeless woman now? Please tell me in the comment section. Who told me that? Now they said it came from Nina Johnson, and we know Nina Johnson is plugged in with Natasha. They tight as rice.
I don't care who tight as rice. I know it's a lot of lies going on.
That's crazy.
I laugh too, Wes.
I don't care who's what, because let me tell you something. One thing about it is you can't get to the bottom of anything if you're gonna tell a lie. And then if you're trying to pull people back from the truth, you only make them want to go even harder to see why you covering up a whole lot of
For real.
So that's my theory. Now
And then
that's
you
my
gotta
theory.
look at it. You gotta look at it like this too. You gotta
Could you
look
be
at it like
covering
this
up your
too.
son too?
Think about this. Ever since,
Because her son
remember this.
looked like the boy that was in the picture.
What? Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Hold on. Her son got a relationship with Tyrone?
Wait a minute. What did you say, Tamala? What did you
Oh,
say?
Now, Tamala, come on now.
No, because
I'm just
say
being
what you
honest. He
said.
looked like the
I,
dude that was
I'm
standing in the
asking
back
you
of the
that for a
truck.
reason.
in
What
the
did you say?
yeah.
On Christmas Eve, because
He
that's why
just
they
had a
wanted us.
birthday yesterday and she posted that picture.
It probably
And I
is
sent
him.
it to you.
I'm telling you, it's
Hey,
probably is him because I watched Polo live and I believe that he
right,
said that was the cousin, so
right.
that's why they wanted us to stop
Come
talking
on
about
now.
it.
That's
It's
the
too much.
cousin. That's why they
Now
want to
y'all want to
time out.
y'all want to close everything up. Now y'all
I
want
ain't
to
take it as nothing
get too
though.
close to y'all too.
Hey, you
I
know
didn't
what's
Yeah,
take it
funny?
as nothing
I
though.
can't hear. I can't
Everybody
hear
lying.
Google. Everybody talking over each other. I can't hear.
Everybody lying. Everybody's suspect. But I sent that to you, Gigi. I sent
I
that to you.
know you said that, but I didn't want to believe that was Natasha's son. I said, no way. I'm not going to do that. I just
Wait,
couldn't believe
Gigi,
it.
what are y'all talking about? I'm lost. What picture?
Oh,
What?
well, Polo put out a picture of them at the Wally Wally at the gas station. And it was this man that was next to Lulu outside in the car. And that's the mystery man.
Hmm.
Everybody know him as the mystery man.
Hmm.
And they said, what is that Natasha's son? Is the mystery man Natasha's son?
Girl, I'm just putting two and two together. It's Tamala saying it because I watched
No.
the live.
On Facebook page, you will see she had a birthday. He had a birthday yesterday. She did shout out, and all of a sudden, I said, "Damn, he looked like the same dude that was with drove them that day." Since they
Hmm.
all coming out with all kinds of lies now,
Why did they stop talking about the mystery man?
because it's getting too close to home.
All I know is on the live, Polo said not to worry about the people in the car. Don't worry about that.
But how you gonna bring it up and get us geeked up and then gonna tell us to back off? What the hell? Which one
I
is it?
guess
Exactly.
because
Polo
he
got a
probably
certain.
found. That's why
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say maybe because he found that realized that that was Natasha's son. Because now that Tamala's saying it, and I'm putting two and two together, that's what I think it was. But
And I've been
why?
saying all along that Polo had a certain narrative to push.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's what I've been saying since the beginning. And just like you said, Gigi, don't nobody hold no holy grail.
Hmm.
So I've been suspect of Polo all along. You talking all this crap, you screaming loud, and you talking about you got receipts, but you ain't showing nothing. And then you show a picture, but you tell everybody don't pay no attention to it. What kind of sense does that make?
Right.
Who's
Because
gonna look at a picture and not pay attention to it?
it'll lead it right back to the folks. The folks will
Right.
say they want justice for Dro, and they don't want the daddy to know that they was been scheming and scamming behind his son, his back with his son.
Right.
The daddy don't know all that going on. That's why the mother that actually raised him ain't been. I keep saying, why ain't she said nothing? That lady ain't said nothing. And every time she look at Tasha, shut the fuck up and let this shit go.
Hmm.
Look at some of the videos. You'll see how she looking at Natasha.
That's what I'm. That's what I'm looking at right now.
She, Auntie Natasha said, that Natasha said that Renee told the police that Dro and Lulu, that Lulu was the model girlfriend and that they had a spectacular relationship. So there was no reason to look at her. And we're supposed to believe that the police said, okay, we won't, and did it. Girl, bye. Okay, period. Miss me with that.
Natasha knows Cece. That girl was on that other line. If nobody was on there, I was on there. That girl was on the line crying. She was on the line crying. And she said, she called Natasha. She said, and Natasha said, Cece, I did not know that you go by Cece. I know you by Rena and Sierra, she said. She said, well, can you go on Gigi's live and clear it up? Because, man, they think I'm lying and I don't know you. She said, I begged her to go on her. And she said, oh, girl, don't worry about it. So everything y'all do is all sneaky. I wonder what y'all did. I wonder what's really going on. Who are the real co-conspirators behind Tyrone? And what was the major thing? Because if it's just about life insurance policy, it ain't just about no life insurance policy. It's bigger than that. Because like I said, it's too much going on. Then first, the daddy came out. He said, all I want is what's mine. What is yours? Because your son is gone. So y'all think y'all putting too much. That's why I said what I said. I don't care and I'm not going to take it back. Everybody's a suspect. Everybody's a suspect.
Oh my God.
I believe Lulu, when she said her brother wasn't in it, I'm beginning to believe maybe her brother wasn't in it. Maybe it was all their people in it. Maybe her brother was 1,000 miles away. Maybe she's correct. Because I've been going back and doing like touches to people that I know of him, and ain't nobody said that he's been down that way.
I do know that his father's position seemingly has never changed. He said in the beginning that he was not grieving for attention. He said he didn't want no money. He didn't want any violence. He said that him, his sister, and his mother was in the room when Dro took his last breath, not Renee.
Mm-hmm.
And
Natasha wasn't there either.
well, which sister is he referring to then? That's a good question. Because he didn't say a name.
Probably the
He
other aunt. The aunt that he shared the account
Shauna.
with. Yep, that's his
Shauna.
favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he said him, his sister, and he said it was me, my mother, He said it was me, my sister, and my mother. He said we did not find out about this from the mother or the girlfriend. Those are his words verbatim. So when he said the mother, of course, he's talking about Renee. When he said the girlfriend, of course, he's talking about Lulu. So nobody is going to convince me that this is some kind of mental episode for the reason why Rena, whatever her name is, did not call Tyrone Sr. and tell him what happened with their son. The mental nothing ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
It has nothing to do with why she hasn't connected with him thus far. Her losing her third son and grieving, and she's acting like a kid, and she's not all there and all of that.
I'm getting ready
That's a bunch of BS.
I'm getting ready to spill this tea to you. I'm getting ready to speak to this tea to you. You know, Renee lost her other son. What's his name? Goo or whatever. Tim. Well, guess what? Dro paid for the whole funeral, and she stopped the funeral and held off for a while. He was so angry about that. He was upset. He said, "Bruh, I'm trying to bury you, but they won't let me." This boy went through hell. And Renee, I'm telling you the truth. You did not let Dro bury his brother when he was supposed to bury. You waited a week or two. Talk about let the rest of the family come from out of town. But he wanted to go out on and bury his brother. Yes, he paid for that funeral. Come on now. See, y'all.
And that's why he called himself.
I'm not gonna put no badness out on Dro's name. But I'm just going to leave it like that. And sooner or later, y'all will find out. Dro was the man. He was bigger than the man. He just
and
wasn't
that's why.
He was bigger than the man.
And that's why, Lord have mercy. And that's why he calls himself. Okay, I'm.
Dro was the man. Dro was the man. Okay, y'all want to know? Dro was just like we call God our source, plug in. He's the plug. Dro was the man. He was feeding everybody, from friends to family to people that come along. Even at Lulu's party. I mean, people's party, wedding party. Come on, y'all don't know nothing about that either. Dro was the man. I'm gonna lay that out there. And like I said, I'm done because everybody's a suspect and everybody got a lot of lives. And this young man lost his life.
Facts.
For what? A bunch of people that spit in the company of him was jealous and envy because he made it to the top where they wanted to be. The boy couldn't even be past good enough for people running to his house to get stuff out. Y'all pitiful. Y'all are sick individuals. And when God get through with y'all, all of them, they're going to be right where they need to be. And Renee, Rena, whatever your name is, you playing with the wrong God, baby. You playing with the wrong God because you're not playing with the same God I serve. Because the God I serve says, vengeance shall be his and not yours or anybody else's. So you playing with the wrong one, baby. And that boy was chosen. You didn't know he was chosen until I started saying he's the chosen one. Now you hollering, he's a chosen one. You didn't know your son was chosen. But you played. You played a part. You think whatever money that y'all got or whatever stuff that y'all took from that boy while he was dying, let me tell you something. That won't go with you to heaven or hell. It will not go with you to heaven or hell. And where you going, it ain't gonna go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He wanted to bury his brother, and she wouldn't let him. He was hurt about not being able to bury his brother. Renee is holding a lot of darkness. Renee doesn't have any empathy for nobody. Renee is like a black widow. Okay, I'm going to just say that because I don't want to cuss on your platform. But that's where Renee is. She'll suck the life out of you until there's nothing else to suck out. And that's what they was doing to him, sucking the life out of him. Everything he did wasn't enough. Push, 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 push. I had to get another job. I had to, I'm on a run, but this ain't my regular job. This is another job. Because you're always trying to make somebody else happy.
All right. Sean, you have the floor.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot, but if it comes back, I'll let you know.
Okay. Oh my God. So I don't know why do you guys think that Natasha posts stuff and then delete it? What's that about? Why do a lot of people do that? They post it, then they delete it. I have
Because
no
they be
idea.
lying. They want to lead you on a ghost run, like they have been doing. And I won't be donating nothing else to neither one of them. They just lie. Might as well give everything to Dro's kids, because they the only ones innocent in here.
All right.
For real, girl, I'm just fired up with this stuff. I don't like lies. Especially when somebody's life is at stake. This boy lost his life, and all y'all can do is play charades. Yeah, you won't get no book deal. You won't be in the tabloids.
All right.
You're gonna be in there for being a murderer.
All right. So I'm gonna add Natasha in here, if that's okay with you guys.
Add her if she got something she want to say. I'm tired of hearing. One minute you was with the. One minute you was y'all. Oh, we saw the video. Well, who saw the video? Let me know. Because if you didn't saw, I'll get on the first plane to go see.
Okay. Press 5 if you guys want to see the video or you want Natasha to come up. And let's get the likes up. You guys can do so much better on the likes. Please, let's get the likes up.
Are we begging for likes?
I'm begging for. I have to. Damn, I'm gonna call you Natasha. They should. If they for blessings for Tyrone or trying to get justice for Tyrone, this is Tyrone video.
I'm saying the crowd should automatically give them. You shouldn't have to keep
Yeah, but you know why they don't like automatically? Because we're not messy enough. We got to yell a lot and we got to carry on and we got to start cussing people out in order to get them likes. We're not entertaining enough. We got to start cussing each other out and dog walking each other. That's when they'll like the video. That's when they'll share the video. Let us keep talking and cussing each other out and just dragging each other. Then they'll share. Then they love it.
Get angry.
Yeah, they love it. They love it.
Go back and look at the video. Oh yeah, Tamala and Sean been in it. I said these people show us messy business.
They all messy. That's what they love.
Yeah. That's why they be on the messy sweet spot.
But I gotta get more messy. I ain't messy enough. Shit. Well, that's why they taking off the shows. What's that girl name? The talk shows. They taking all the talk shows off.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they not messy enough. All right. I'm gonna add Natasha. She don't want to come on.
I wouldn't either.
To hop on.
Do you guys hear it? Is a echo? Press 1 if you guys can hear it with no echo. Let me know if you guys can hear it with no echo. All right.
Hey y'all.
All right, somebody says no sound at all. Is that right or they're lying to me? Can you guys hear it?
I can hear perfectly fine.
All right. Hey, but you see what people are saying, right? And I'm not okay, I'm just saying so you won't think I'm crazy. So I just want to make sure.
Morning. Let me stay right here so that sun not in my face. Heavy as day by day go on about my nephew Tyrone. Justice for Dro. So I just want to say this. If you have to second guess any situation that goes on, I don't care if it's with the police, I don't care if it's with a friend, I don't care if it's a situation that happened with your loved one and it's not making sense, fight for your people. Ask questions. Get involved. Don't think of maybe I should. No. Follow your first mind. Pray about it. And you get out there and you fight for your people. Let me tell you something. David's family, this is a hard one for us. It's real hard. And I know people all around the world have been in our shoes because I get testimonies from so many people. Mothers, aunties, family members, that situations took place. Yes, when your loved one is no longer here, the situation, they don't even have to not be going on to glory, but they can be still on planet Earth. Fight for your people. Don't always accept everything that comes for your way. I know my nephew, Tyrone Davis Jr., he's smiling down on us because he know our family not going to let up till we get justice. The reason why I'm on here this morning to motivate somebody else, because too many times we allow things to get swept under the rug. We allow closed cases to just happen because we feel like our small voice don't mean nothing or won't go very far. You have to open your mouth. You have to get in those faces of the people that has anything to do with turning things around and say it's not okay to just push it under the rug. It's not okay to just throw it on the back burner. It's not okay. My loved one is dead, demise, whatever y'all, deceased, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is, I'm trying to say this right here. And I'm going to say this with everything in me because people who know me personally know I have a heart for the men, the boys, and so on. Not only that, that's how God blessed me. Here nor there. When your loved one go through something, fight for them. You fight for them. You don't give up on them. If we don't fight for ours, who else going to fight for them? You think them other people ain't fighting for their family when they go through something? I don't care if it's wrong. I don't care if it's right or whatever the case may be. On the other end, let me tell you, this is why I say this. Because we throw in the towel too quick. But God don't allow that. He'll God a minute chances, not second chances. And even when the storm comes, you can get through anything. He can forgive for anything, whether they did wrong or right. At the same time, don't give up on your loved ones. I want to motivate somebody to say, listen, it's...
Come on, get these likes up. Now, I don't know if it's true what they're saying, but don't you know that mystery man that was in that outside that gas station when Lulu was supposed to go up to that cabin? They're saying that could be Natasha's son. I don't know if that's true or not. But if it is, whoever that cousin is, why he not coming out here speaking out, telling what he know? Why he not giving his testimony? I mean, he was the last one that seen him depart and go up there. So why haven't we heard from him? I'm just curious.
I'm just curious to ask yourself that, honey. It's too much going on. Something ain't right in Denmark.
Inmates in there, they don't hear from their family members. And I'm talking about prisoners. Now, I don't even know why I went left field, but thank you, God. It's inmates that are locked up now. As the saying go, out of sight, out of mind. Don't let your loved one be behind bars, can't get a letter, can't get a picture, can't get $20 that goes a long way. Love on y'all family, man. At the end of the day, we all got each other. If you ain't got your family and you ain't got good friends, let me tell you something. They see you as another number. They see you as another statistic. They see you in the matrix. Well, at the end of the day, we not built like that. We are strong people. My nephew was found under a bridge. When I tell you my heart was so heavy this morning, I said, what I'm going to say for morning motivation? And I'm going to tell somebody else, don't give up. I wouldn't care if a case got closed 10 years ago. Whatever happened to your loved one, you can still call that detective. If it's on your heart to do it, fight for your rights. At the same time, they can turn that case over. They solve cases way down the road. They make arrests way down the road. It's God's timing. You get out there and you make your voice known. You get out there, you get it with them detectives, you get with those prosecutors, you get and say, I want this case open. I want more information on this case. When it comes to my Davis family, we fighting. There's no other way. We fighting. Renee, you either join us or you against us. It's okay. And either way, we going to the top. It's not gonna be a case that we ain't giving up. In my heart, I know God gonna fix it, yes, at his timing, but also we're gonna get out there and we also gonna do our part to get involved with what happened to my nephew. It's not rocket science to figure it out. And to say without getting too much way left field, from Saturday, December 27th, when my nephew had his incident and end up murdered under the bridge. Murdered is what I said, because he did not jump. It was not no accident. That was on a Saturday. Renee, you found out Saturday. Your daughter was sending a chat message on Saturday with pictures of my nephew skull crack in the bed on Saturday. So when you found out on Saturday, you didn't make the call, and neither did you get in your car and drive to Gainesville on Saturday the 27th. We had no knowledge. The Davis family couldn't even get a phone call. Then on Sunday, when you decide to drive up there with J1 and your daughter and whoever, on Sunday, and no, you didn't take the Maserati truck, you drove with your daughter. However, on Sunday, you still did not call the Davis family to let them know. You drove up there, and then you made a call to my mama and say he fell at the gas station and bumped his head. You said that's what Kiara told you, right? If Kiara told you he fell at the gas station and bumped his head, how can a lie number 2 even be okay with you or to sit well with you? Because lie number 1, after that, I wouldn't care if my son was married. I wouldn't care if my son was dating, baby mama. Let me tell you, if I have to question your truth, is no truth coming out your mouth after you said he fell at the gas station and bumped his head. That still ain't registering to me. Lie number 1, when you changed it to tell Nally he jumped out the car going 25 miles an hour. You told my brother he stepped out the car. You never looked back. Maybe he tripped on his own feet when he asked you how he got off the ground. My heart is heavy this morning. I'm releasing truth right now in the situation. For one, I beg Davis family, give you a pass, Renee. Because I said maybe she had to go see for herself. I always give people the benefit of the doubt. Me and you was close. I even called you, Renee, and said, listen, Renee, I said, I'm going to just tell you like this. The family not happy with you or J1, which both of y'all got the phone calls that my brother was not happy on how y'all handled us. But at the end of the day, I still said maybe she had 3 kids that she just lost. She had to go see for herself. Give her a pass. That's number 1. Number 2 is when we tried to move along after extending so many hands to say, Renee, we need to move for the family. We need to move. You so upset because I went live to say we don't know what happened. We didn't know what happened. So you refused to come join us to make plans to bury my nephew. That wasn't right. But that was okay. I called you and said, Renee, I said, the family wants you to come so we can have a family meeting and we can discuss moving forward to bury Tyrone, Dro, T2. Renee, I said we got one condition. That one condition is Lulu not allowed to know where to attend the funeral. Renee, you said out your own mouth, well, Kiara coming. Ooh, I said, how am I tell my family that? I can't say that. So I said, Renee, I heard what you said. This is what I told her. I heard what you said. I said, but Renee, think about it. Pray about it. I said, and get back with me if you still want to have that meeting. I said, Renee, get back with me. If you don't want to have a meeting, I'll tell them that's what you're standing on. Guess what? 1 day passed, 2 day passed. We ain't hear from Renee. I had to go back to my family meeting when they said, okay, Tasha, what did she say? I said, she ain't never get back with me and her time has expired. I said that because it was too hurtful for me to tell them that she was on defense mode from the jump about Lulu, about Kiara. You've been holding back by Kiara. And if I back it on up, even on Sunday, when the Davis family got their 6 cars deep, and if y'all gonna tell it right. Tasha
All right, here it go.
wasn't even in the car of the 6 cars deep with the family. So I didn't see no video footage on Papa John's at all. Lulu and Renee will tell you that.
All right, so she said Lulu and Renee will tell you that. So you guys heard it, right?
So if you talk to Lulu,
She said, didn't she say Lulu and Renee can tell you that? They can
Mm-hmm.
testify? Okay. I'm not putting nothing in her mouth.
okay, I'm gonna just leave it alone.
No, keep playing with it. Shit. I'm just telling you from my point of view, I can't put nothing in her mouth.
holding back by Kiara. And if I back it on up, even on Sunday, when the Davis family got there 6 cars deep, and if y'all gonna tell it right. Tasha wasn't even in the car of the 6 cars deep with the family. So I didn't see no video footage on Papa John's at all. Lulu and Renee will tell you that. I stayed back with the kids and waited till my son get off work. However, I am gonna say this. My brother was told by the detective, the mama say she's a model girlfriend, so they don't have to do no investigation because they got the best relationship. Eric Demps, I see you on here, and you know I'm not lying. However, I am going to say this. My brother said, no, I want an autopsy. I want investigation. I want to see my son, everything from head to toe. So if you're going to speak truth and speak facts. It's so much going on. I wouldn't care who get arrested. I wouldn't care if you in conspiracy get arrested. But my nephew that's never coming back, you got to examine your own stuff. If you let somebody do a 4-hour live, it don't matter what you say about me, but talk about your own son, you got to examine yourself and your mind state of where you at right now. I can't judge you because I ain't never lost a son and don't want to lose one. But I'm going to say this. We all fall short. We all have accountability. But one thing I do know, you ought to examine your own self because something in the milk ain't clean. Something in the water ain't right. And I know one thing about it and 2 things for sure, Renee. As a mom, at this point, we extend our hand for you to join us in Justice for Dro. You can't do it by yourself. We can't do it by ourselves. The whole world is watching. The whole world is looking and supporting and standing with Justice for Dro. I don't have no ill will for you. I can't. You know why? Because all these years, 35 years that I know you, me and you was the closest of everyone. Everyone. When it comes to my nephew, I ain't got no feelings but Justice for Dro. That's it. So you his mama. At the end of the day, you can join us. You can really say what you mean and mean what you say. I don't mind going to the top. But if I have to drop people off along the way, God use me and get where we need to be. All of us learning the lesson in this. I ain't asked to be here. God has pushed me. Just like Elder Larry say, God is stretching me to something I ain't ever been through before. Put me out there on a platform I don't even know how to handle. However, I'm asking God every day, give me wisdom. Give me wisdom. Don't have no grudge or heart in my heart for nobody, not even Renee. I just want justice. That's my number one goal. Like if it was my child, that's my number one goal. Justice for Dro. That's what we screaming right now. Y'all don't give up on y'all family. Don't give up for y'all people. Fight for them. Fight for them. I ain't stopping the fight. At the same time, we gonna get justice. And sometimes you have to move until justice is served. That's what I'm on. That's what we on. We the Davis family, and we standing strong as one. That's all we know. Thank you, Toya, for working in the vineyard in the background. You don't know who connecting and contacting us and getting involved, helping this case. If we got a lawyer, no. But guess what? God will send us one. He'll do it himself. We need a private investigator. Guess what? It costs money for all of that. At the end of the day, we're going to keep standing Justice for Dro, and the resources going to come. Y'all continue to keep doing what y'all doing. Thank y'all for standing with this family. But I'm going to say this before I close. Whoever come across your mind, and I'm talking about any loved one you have that come across your mind, please reach out. Do something for them. I don't care if they're in jail. I don't care if they have a case that was closed and their murder situation, any kind of senseless death that don't make sense, any kind of situation, even if they're incarcerated, whatever the case may be. It don't even have to be a negative situation. But whatever, stand with your people. Stand on one accord with your family. Let me tell you, you got to forgive and keep it moving. I'm going to get off of here. I'm motivating family to do better. Stick by each other, man. Show love one for another. Don't have no grudge from something that happened 4 years ago. You don't even forgot why y'all stopped talking, why y'all stopped dealing with each other. Just love on your people. Just love on your family. Forget those differences. Ain't nobody perfect. Every family got flaws, even the Davis family. But one thing about it, we can't stay there. We can't wallow in it. Be grown up. Put on your big girl drawers and keep it moving. Renee, this is my extension to you. Join us, the Davis family, if you really want justice for Dro. That's not being negative. I'm being positive as positives can be. Y'all have a good day. More motivation with Dro. And I'm going to end on this note. Lock whoever up had something to do with it. Starting with Lulu and still Lulu. Always gonna be started with Lulu. And when the dominoes fall, let the dominoes fall for whoever else had anything to do with it. Mama, sister, cousin, homeboy. That's how I'ma end Morning Motivation with Dro. It's about my nephew, Justice for Dro. Later.
All right.
By day go on.
All right, so you guys all saw that video, right? So people were asking, they were saying, what are you talking about? The mystery man. Do you guys remember that? So let me see if I can go back because I believe they deleted that too. Like they talk a lot about different stuff and then they hurry up and delete it. It's so awkward. So I'm gonna put up the pictures here. Hold on.
Gigi said they talk about a lot of stuff, but they go back and delete it.
They do. Do you guys remember this? Let me remove it. Do you guys remember when they brought up this and they were like, oh, it's a mystery man. Who is this? I mean, Polo put it out there, you know. I don't know if it's coming up here. Do you guys remember this? This is Lulu. And it was a mystery man that was back. And they were like, well, he probably got something to do with it. Because anybody that's coming new, you always assume that they have something to do with it or they helped because y'all was like, well, this must be her brother. Remember, y'all was speculating that when they put that out there. All right, so I now you're telling me, Wes, that this is his cousin.
Yeah, I'm just putting that together as Tamala was speaking, because when I watched the live with Polo, he said to leave it alone. And then someone else in the chat was like, it was family. And then I did see when Natasha posted her son up yesterday for his birthday. And yeah, I see the
So
similarities.
it
So
so is that her son or no?
it looks like him.
Okay, I don't know. So I can't confirm or deny. That's why I'm asking y'all because y'all know way more. So now he's saying leave him alone.
Yeah, he said leave him alone because right now they not involved.
So why you put people up here in the first place?
Because that is before they even went to Gainesville. So they said that those people were dropped off before he was
I
dropped
know,
off
but
before
why put them out here on social media? Why
to
have
let
us
us go
rumbling
crazy.
to say this is a mystery man?
Knowing what we was going to do, we was going to definitely be like, well, who is he? Because just like we didn't even know Jason was at the hospital. That was like a big
They
surprise to
said
us.
that's not her son, that's another man.
You know what? I don't know, Gigi.
Okay.
And that's my whole point. They throwing stuff out here and just got people chasing their tail. And I wasn't born with one. So, this is crazy. This is crazy because while I respect Auntie Natasha and I know that she, is fighting for justice for her nephew, everyone clearly, I don't care what side you're on, heard her say, we saw the video. He was fine at Papa John's. He was fine at the hotel. What happened after that? Because it's a lie that he fell and bumped his head at the gas station or slipped and fell at Papa John's because he was fine. She said that. So the only thing that I can say about that, if she's not lying, is she didn't see the video. Maybe his father did. Someone else saw it and told her that he was fine. You know what I'm saying? And so she was just relating the information out so that everyone would know. He was fine at Papa John's. It's a lie about the gas station slip and fall. It's a lie. He was fine when he left the hotel to go to Papa John's. So either I'm just not so quick to call her a liar. I would rather, because Natasha hasn't demonstrated a reason for us to throw her under the bus like that, unlike Renee, right? Natasha hasn't moved suspiciously to me.
Unless you went over to Royal D panel. Because Royal D panel, they all heard and saw the conversation.
Okay. What? Oh, the conversation when she said, "My bad, CC. I didn't know you by that. I know you by this." And then CC crying and said, "Can you go over there and clear that up because they think I'm lying?" And she said, "Oh, girl, don't worry about it. It'll be all right." That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, the whole conversation with Royal D and Travel Island. Now, Tamala, you got some shit going on with you in the background.
What do you mean?
It's an
Yeah.
echo.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had to get off and I had to answer the phone and then come back.
Well, get off that phone, girl.
No, I'm off now, but I'm saying I had to get off and then come back
I
in.
know, but I
So I
hear
guess
that
that's why.
echo.
Well, I'm gonna hang up and call me back.
No, you fine now. You just oh, well, maybe not. Okay, I hang up and call you back. But yeah, it was a whole thing. It went on for about a day or two of a Royal D panel. They had like a 4 or 5 hour live on it. Travel Island was there. Travel Island did come up here and she said what she witnessed. So I'm just saying, because I know you said she hasn't gave the audience any signs, but the audience have seen that. I can't take that away from them.
All right.
All right, it's better now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, go ahead, Sean. All right. So give me 1 second. Megan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Got it. Yeah. So what would you like to add to the conversation?
Girl, it's been a long day and I done seen a lot of stuff. I did
What
see
you
the
saying?
live. Listen, I seen the live that I think Wes is talking about. And while I was on there watching that live, they kept on talking about, oh, it's Lulu in the chat. It's Lulu in the chat. And when I said what I said to this suspicious Lulu, she proceeded to tell me everything that was in the little text that she sent earlier. All this about if Tyrone wouldn't have put his hands on me, everything wouldn't have went left, and blah blah blah, scoopty swoop. So I asked her, "Is this your confession?" So the little girl proceeded to tell me, basically I said what I said, basically, and then gonna tell me, "Oh, this ain't Lulu" at the end after I said what I said. Girl, my nerves is bad about this case, like really really bad, because all of these games that's been played, and then the same thing that she was repeating in the chat was the same things on the text. So you can't tell me that you not either you want to Lulu peons or whatever the case may be, but you repeating the same thing that was just text in this long paragraph. All this about if Dro wouldn't have put his hands on me, everything wouldn't have went left. Girl, I ain't got no time for that. Is this your confession or not? So my thing is, at the end of the day, it's been a lot going on today. Like, I've heard so much information. I wish I would have been able to get alive earlier, because when I was really in my mode, my dog died today. So I mean, I'm really just in my feelings today. So I know if I feel this way about a dog, that mother should be feeling some type of way about their son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really irritated about everything that went on today. I don't know, as far as Natasha goes, just like Lulu said, when she was like, this coming from somebody who didn't even show up to see Dro on his deathbed, basically. So Natasha wasn't there. When Natasha said she was there with the kids, I believe that, because you know what? Lulu already texted that. So it's a lot going on right now that just revealed itself today. And I love Polo for everything he doing, whatever he doing, he's busting them out. Everybody scary, everybody just telling on themselves. Like I'm just in the chats and people telling on themselves. I just can't get with it. I just would like to know. And Tamala, you eating, girl. Sean, you eating, girl. I just want y'all to know y'all eating. because today has been a day and it's been hard for me. But you know what? I'm not no fool. I'm not no fool at all. And everything that's done went on today, people just telling on themselves. And Jason, how did you was at that little block party on Christmas, but you was with Lulu on your birthday right before Christmas, right before Dro came home. Then you was at the block party on Christmas, but that boy didn't die on Christmas. So what does that mean to me? And I would love to know if there's any cameras watching Dro car going up and down the highway or anything like that. And where's the red car with the no license plates? Like I'm on niggas asses because none of this shit makes sense. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. Gigi.
All
Talk to me.
right. Well, go ahead, Megan's talking, honey. All
I'm
right.
on.
Yeah. All right. So, Peach, are you there?
How to tell you or when to tell you, but I'm gonna
Yes,
tell
I'm
you this
here.
right here. To take
Uh,
your
Can you
ass
hear
on.
me?
yeah. Driving. Are you
Yes,
there?
I did the baby Corey. Take your ass.
Driving.
I took the I like I gave her the bottle.
All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Peach. You got the floor.
So I want to go back to Auntie Natasha's first two lives. Um, from what I can recall, she never stated that she saw the video. What she said was, "We know that y'all checked out of the cabin. We know that y'all went to a hotel. We know that y'all went to Papa John's. So what happened in between Papa John's and that bridge?" That's what I remember her saying. She never once said to, from my recollection, that she saw any footage or anything or that she was there. She never said that. That was
Would
never
you
stated in
Would
any.
you want me to cut it up and chop it up for you tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll tune into that because I was
Okay.
about to say that I think you
Press
should do like
7
a
if you
recap.
guys want me to chop it up tomorrow, because the reason why I know, because we talked about this before. They kept on
Right.
telling me about this Papa John's. I said, "Show me the Papa John's." And then they showed me this AI and I said, "That's not Papa John's." And then we went back to her statement to hear what she said verbatim. And she was like, she put herself involved in it. Cause we was like,
So
"Well,
she
if she
said she
said,
said that she saw the video
I'm gonna chop it up for you tomorrow, boo."
because if she said that she saw it and then now she's coming back and said that, hey, I was not there and I never saw
Hold
it.
that, hold it, Peach. I'll chop it up for you tomorrow. You know, I can chop some shit up. That's possibly why she took the video down today. I don't know, but I'll chop it up tomorrow.
But wait, I do want to say this one thing.
Oh, you
Um,
can stay on the panel, girl. You know, you can come
Oh,
up with a
oh,
word.
my bad.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
well, go ahead. Go ahead. I mute. My bad.
Go ahead. Get it started, Peach. Get it
Yeah. So
started.
just because with Auntie Natasha, like I've even written her about things that she write posts on social media, and I think it's outlandish and it goes against the justice for Joe, and I think that's why she's taking some stuff down because after consideration, hindsight is 2020, as most people would say. You would think that, hey, maybe I shouldn't have said that, maybe I shouldn't have did that, and that's why she's taking stuff down. I don't think that she has ill will or ill intent towards her nephew. I think that her brother, well, I don't think, I know that she said that Tyrone Sr. gave her permission to speak on it on behalf of the family. That's why she's the one that's speaking for the family. Now, things get in the crosshair because, hey, if she's having side conversations with other women, CC or whoever, BG or whomever, that's when things get sticky because now that person has something to run and go to the blogs with. Now that person can misconstrue everything you said. Now it's secret recordings. Now it's all this foolishness. But let's not forget that it's still Lulu. She knows all, right? And then I know that the mom, she knows some, but she don't know all.
And I feel like she is the mom, specifically what I'm talking about. I think that the mom is just, I think she lost her mind after losing all of her kids. And I think that Lulu is playing on that. She knows that that's a gateway into playing manipulative games. Like it's just I don't know, man. I just it's just sad, honestly. But I just want to stand for Auntie Natasha because I know for a fact that she's only speaking because her brother gave her permission. I know that because I've talked to her myself. This is I'm from the same city, and this hurt the whole city. This hurt a lot of people. He was a great man. He did change his life, and whatever he did in the past, that's the past, right? But let's stay focused on Lulu, right? But also now we gotta focus on the mom because if Lulu is doing this and Lulu feel like she got the mom in the pocket, then now we gotta look at the mom, right? Then now we gotta look at Jason too because Jason, you was there, you didn't tell nobody, you didn't think that that was okay, you knew it was wrong, but you still went along with it. And morally,
Hold on, Peach, can
morally,
I
if
interject? I thought Natasha
yes.
said leave Jason alone.
No, that's not what she said. What she
Okay.
said was, I don't think that Jason had anything to do with the unaliving of Dro. That's what she said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she said. She never said leave him alone. She said, I don't think that he had anything to do with the unaliving. I believe that because I think that he knows something happened. He was notified before the Davis family, but I don't think that he. Hey, who am I? Let me take that back. I gotta take that back because I can't vouch for anybody. I can't vouch for anybody. I'll be wrong to be on your panel and say, hey, I know for a fact. No, I don't know, right? Because just like Megan
Well,
Hall, the last lady.
everybody's saying they know for a fact something. So shit.
Right. But no,
Go
I
ahead,
agree
girl.
with the
Run
last
with it.
lady, the last lady that was just up here, Megan Hall. I agree with her because what does that mean to me, Jason? You said that you was at this place on Christmas, but that doesn't you there's still a window of opportunity because if you from the South, like I'm in Florida myself, I'm in Broward from where they from. It's only a short ride up to Gainesville, right? But you're gonna go through tolls. If you don't go through tolls, you're going through I-95. I-95 still have cameras, but it's a highway that people will take to be undetected. Then you cross over to I-75. So where Joe was found at was under I-75, which has all the cameras in the world. Is one of our major highways to get out of town, to get up north. So I don't know. I just want us to go back and listen to the first two lives of Auntie Natasha because I don't think that she said that she saw the video, and I could be wrong. But what I remember was her saying, "Oh, we know y'all checked out of the cabin. We know that y'all went to a hotel. We know y'all went to Papa John's." That's what I remember her saying. And I agree with Miss Shawn because Miss Shawn said, I'm not just going to discredit Auntie Natasha because if you, the moral compass, let's focus on that too. If you have a moral compass, then you would know, you will have the conviction that most people would normally have. Like that comes with discernment too. You'll know when somebody lying to you. You'll know when somebody telling the truth. What does Auntie Natasha has to gain from lying? Absolutely nothing. She has her own life. And also while I'm up here, thank you, Jesus. That mystery guy does not look nothing like her son. If you will pull up Natasha post today on Facebook or whatever yesterday of her son is light skinned with locks.
That guy that's in that video with Dro and Lulu at Wawa before they left, he's a darker tone and he has no hair. He has a low boy. He has a low cut.
Who
Auntie
is that
Natasha,
man?
I'm not sure who that is. I
They
can't
still
speak to
haven't
that.
figured that
But
out yet.
I know for a fact that that's not her son because if you look at the son and then you look at that person side by side, they look nothing alike. That's all you have to do. That'll clear all that up.
Well, you
The
hear
son
that,
is
Tamala? You hear that, Tamala?
Right.
That's true.
She said,
that is facts.
if you just look at him, you could have told by the picture that's not the same person, Tamala.
It's not. The sun is high yellow like
That's what she
Natasha.
said. That's what she
I think
said.
Okay,
he
well,
lighter
I'm
than
going to
Natasha.
send it to you and you can just
Yeah, he
decide.
lighter than Natasha, right? And the guy in the video, Rob,
I'm
like you
Okay,
looking at it
said,
now.
he is lighted. He is lighter. The sun is lighter, and then the guy in that video is of a darker complexion. That's not the same person. So I don't want Natasha and her son to be like bashed like that. That's scary because that's a young kid, and then you never know the streets that he has to walk in, and we don't want anything to happen to him because somebody's speculating that you was one of the last people that saw Joe alive. No, that's not cool. Let's not speculate on that. If you do a side by side right now, Gigi, you will see, and the whole chat will see, the whole panel will see
at
that
the end
that's
of the
not the
day,
same person. Hold on, Miss
Polo put
Tamala.
it
Hold
out
on, Miss
there and
Tamala.
I'm
Hold
giving
on,
you
Miss Tamala. And I have a word for you too, right? So this is a community, right? When people are speaking, right, allow them to speak. I understand the passion, I understand the conviction, but sometimes a lot of things can get misconstrued or lost in translation because of your passion, because how strong you come in, right? You do tend to overtalk a lot, right? And I don't think it's coming from a bad place. I just think that it's just sometimes it's a lot. Like I noticed that between you and Sean. Like if Sean have the floor, you'll still be going in the background. Just calm down a little bit, so other people could say what they gotta say. And that's just it for me.
All right, Tamala. Tamala,
yes,
you got the
Polo.
floor.
Yes, Polo put it out there, and when Polo put that picture
He
out
did
there,
put it
I
out
did a
there.
little research. Yeah, I did my little research, and it's a guy that's in a green sweatsuit. He looks similar to the guy that's in the video. Okay, he looks
Okay,
similar to
just
the guy. They both light. They both light. Yeah.
no. So
And
just
you got
because somebody, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, celebrities. Everybody's a suspect at this very moment. Okay, I'm saying this boy has been unalive, and everybody's been coming out with nothing but a bunch of lies. Lulu won't tell her part. Miss Renee, she's defending Lulu. It's just a bunch of lies. So in order to get to the truth, sometimes you got to step on everybody's toes to get to the truth. Even police officers do that. Do they want to? No, they don't. They don't want to go and question 39 people or 40 people, but they got to. That's how they get to their case at the end of the day. So, yeah, everybody's a suspect in this boy situation. Everybody is.
Which I understand. I agree your point of view, right? But what I'm speaking about, like it would clarify a lot if we just pull up this, if we pull up the guy that's the mystery guy in the video versus Natasha's son, you will clearly see that that's not the same person. That's number one, right? Number two, just because Polo posted something, that does not give anyone the right to just run off with the information. But see, that's how people use social media, right? Just for whatever they need, whatever purpose they need to fulfill. Just like Miss Sean been saying, she questioning Polo's integrity when he posts certain things, right? Just because Polo said, "Hey, I think that's a cousin or the son or whoever," like, or the just because I think that's Natasha's son, that was not that boy. It wasn't. It's clearly not. If
Okay,
you look at the
I will
pictures,
put it. I will put it in real quick. I'm just gonna put it in for 5 seconds. I'm gonna take it down. All right. I'm just gonna put it down 1 second, okay? Let me see if I can bring it up here. Let's see, remove it. All right, there we go. That's the son, okay? Gonna put it down now. All right. Y'all saw it, right? Okay.
Was that
Well,
the same person?
the video I saw, that didn't. I mean, the son that I saw, he had a black hoodie on with he had hair, but I know that from that's not him for sure. From
That's
the
not
video that I
him.
saw,
It
So we
said
have to stop saying that. We got to be careful with that because that could be very dangerous down here in Miami-Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach County. That's
that's a
very
fact.
dangerous because
That's
they'll
a
have
fact.
his head.
That's a
She'll lose
fact.
her son. Natasha lose her son over some speculation, and I just don't see that that's right because that's not the same person. It's absolutely positively not. There are shades different of color, and then her son has hair.
not
She posted a recent picture of her son. He has hair. That person does not have hair, and he's about three
neither
shades
one
darker than
of
him.
them. Neither one of them have hair, but they look the same
So I don't
complexion.
care if Polo posted whatever he posted, but I know Natasha feels some way about that. I would, because that's not my son. So watch what you say. Yeah, you can still support us, but
It's
come on
on
now, you putting my son in
it's
jeopardy
on
now.
post right now.
So that's
Well,
why
it was
Polo had to
said
come
that that
back. That's
was a
why Polo
family
had to come
member.
back. That's
It
why
was
Polo
said
had
that
to
that
come.
was a family member.
Right, but that's not her son. That's my point.
That she said on our
That's
post,
my
this is
point.
my son.
And that's why he
Well, they
had.
do
That's why
look
Polo had to.
similar.
They do look similar.
They do look
They
similar.
they don't.
That's what I
Blurred.
said.
They
Stay on
do. I
They
her.
mean,
don't.
that's your opinion to say that they don't, but to me, they do look similar.
Right.
What are the similarities?
They're the same complexion for one,
And
about
the
the
face
same build.
features.
You can't really
Her
see that
son is
picture that
mad
good.
skinny. Her
This not
son
the
is
guy I'm
mad
talking
skinny.
about.
And you can see that this man is man skinny or fit. You can't see really nothing about this man built right here.
He
You
has
can
a
see
little bit more weight on him, right? He has a little bit more. The guy in the video has a little bit more weight on him. He does.
how you where you see that at?
Right.
If, I don't know if you saw the video, but I saw the video because it was not just the still picture that she has up now of him in the back. There was a part of the video where he was standing up at the
Oh
passenger
yeah, he
side
the same
door.
built. He same built
You
as
saw
this
his
young man.
build
And
because you
yeah, I
didn't see the.
saw that, and that's
He the
why. Yeah,
same
that's the
built as
same
this young
build.
man.
Yes,
I ain't no
I agree.
girl.
Right.
I
So,
don't know
but
who it
to
is.
me,
Hold on.
that's not the
I don't
that's
know.
absolutely
I don't know
positively
who
not
it
the same
is.
person.
But why
It's
tell
not.
us to get off of this
But I
person
don't want
and
to
this
get caught up on
why
that. I
hold
did want
on.
to point
What
that out, but
hold
I'm
on,
just saying,
Peaches,
like, hey,
Peaches,
we need to just
Peaches.
continue
Why are
to
they saying
focus on Lulu. Like
Peaches,
Miss
can you hear me?
Tamala, like what you were saying at the beginning of all this. Gigi, don't get unfocused. Stay on their neck. Keep calling them out, right? Still focus on Lulu. That's the whole objective is to focus on Lulu because she knows all. And so does God. And God will prevail and God will reveal this in
Wait,
front of
hold
the
on.
whole entire world. But I just
Hello?
want us to be careful of what we put out there because y'all do have a platform. Y'all do have a major platform. Y'all do have a major voice, right? So I just want us to
Okay,
be careful of what we pushing
hold
out
on.
there
Hold on.
because we don't want to be
I
wrong.
can't
We don't want
can
to
she hear
lose
me?
our credibility. We don't
Can
want to
she hear
say
child?
things and then it blows up in our face like, oh,
Hello?
that wasn't a
Hello?
person.
Can
Well,
you
somebody
can you hear?
told you that
Hello.
before.
I
I
don't
don't
think she
think
can
she
hear.
I don't know.
Hello,
Hello?
Yeah,
hello.
I don't think Peach can
Can you hear
hear.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
She put on her
Hello.
page. Natasha says
Yes.
this is her son. It's Super Bowl week. It's the Super Bowl, and this is her son. This is what you said. We're waiting on you. So
Stop.
that's where I got this boy at off
Okay.
of her page.
Okay, well, I don't know who it is, but I will say this. Now y'all came to my page and y'all told me to follow Polo. So I followed him. He put it up. Okay. So he put it up and we talked about it because everything he put up, y'all want me to talk about. So I did it. So other people are saying, hey, what do you think about this? This whole thing has been speculatory since the beginning. When
Right.
Natasha came out here and she said, she told us all of her business and she said, I want to know what the people think. That means speculating. We're not police officers, we're not investigators.
Absolutely. And
So
then they
Gigi, I got a
Cole's
question.
page again. He just got back on live. He just got his page back again. They strike. So evidently he's striking some nerves.
Or it could be you just going against the policies. Because if you're doing all that cussing and stuff, that's just what that is.
Probably community guidelines.
Because no
Rena
matter
said
what you
she
say,
did.
no matter what you say, they can't take you down if you are on the policy. If you're not doing nothing against the policy, nobody can take you down.
I don't see what he doing this against the policy because everybody.
Have you read the policy?
No, I haven't.
Right.
Because I don't be on here like that.
Okay. That's why I try to get you not
Rena
to. You
said
don't
she
cuss
did
that
it.
much.
I don't do a lot of cussing.
I know. Yeah.
I'll leave that to you.
Do I? I don't cuss that much. Not anymore.
No, not anymore, Gigi. You've been trying to watch your manners.
What you was going to say, Rob?
What'd you say?
What you was going to say? You was going to say something.
There's a video with a dude. He light skinned it. He got a black hoodie on. He does have hair. So who is this guy? I know he related to them, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if y'all.
Now,
Know if
how
y'all
do
saw
we
that
know
video.
they're related? Just because they say it? I mean, how do we know? I mean, it's a lot of hearsay. She say.
He specified certain details.
Where it's coming off Natasha's post. It came off of her Facebook. So I screenshot her name and everything and sent it to you the second time. If you look in your inbox, you will see. She said, this is her son. This is the Super Bowl. We're waiting on you.
Well, I'm not questioning if that's, that other boy was her son, because clearly she said it.
Right.
They may have gotten confused with her other son. How many sons do she has?
I don't know.
Someone's in the chat said that they are family and that is not her son.
They're talking about the man in the car, outside the
Yeah.
car. Okay.
So
So ask them, who is it? Because they said it was a relative, right? Didn't y'all say it was a relative?
yeah.
So they should know who the relative is. So who is the relative?
Right. They know a whole lot, but I ain't saying nothing.
Okay, cousin of who though?
I guess over on the Davis side, because that's allegedly, at this particular point of time, he was just 30 minutes away from leaving Big Tyrone. Tyrone said he had just left him about 30 minutes ago. So I don't know.
But I thought anybody that was around them at this time, what was the point of bringing up this video? What was the point of bringing up this picture if you're not? I mean, y'all bring it to us to speculate, and then you're just like, okay, take it off. That's crazy. Right.
I feel like at the end of the day, Gigi, everything that you've been doing, you've been ruffling feathers. So logically, to me, I feel like if everybody's so innocent and everybody's so perfect, what's the whole reason behind all this derailment? If you were so truthful in your approach from the beginning, then it stays true in your approach from the beginning. Ain't no such thing about, well, I said this, but I said that. Like, it just, for me, it's too confusing. And it's like, that's why I say everybody a suspect. Because at the end of the day, I'm not about to come forward and say something and put my name behind confronting something that I don't know or I do know if I don't know.
Absolutely.
So it's like at the end of the day, when you sit back and you look at it, no matter if you got a hand in it or not, the shit just look foul and it look ill. So it's like if Big Dro don't know nothing about nothing, and he telling you, okay, go ahead and speak, and you speak, but then you turn around and you having side conversations with this one and that one. So it just, for me, it just looks like I don't trust nobody word. Because who authentic at this point? So the speculations and everything, yeah, Lulu is the main target suspect for 100% sure. Because at the end of the day, she had a jacket and she had eyes on her prior to Drodette. Because she was doing other shit in the street with other people. So at the end of the day, okay, cool, yeah, it's still Lulu, but at the end of the day, if the family gonna stand behind justice for Dro, then stand behind justice for Dro and stop the whole side shit. Like, I just don't
All
get
right.
it.
I gotta say something. Now they say so y'all not gonna talk about Lulu. Let me tell you something. I've been talking about Lulu motherfucking ass for a whole motherfucking month and some
Facts.
change, and ain't got no motherfucking where, but a whole bunch of speculation that nobody mind. Okay. Okay, so Polo came in and he started doing other stuff that nobody has ever done. He digs deep. He's an investigator. I'm not no motherfucking investigator. All I was looking at Lulu and her page. So I was limited. I would have never came up with this picture. I would have never came up with Jason. I would have never came up with none of them men because I was focused on Lulu, 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 Lulu. And then, well, if you listen to Polo, he even say, if you guys, y'all was okay with me talking shit about Lulu was fine, but now that I'm moving in different realms, then y'all have a problem because he's not biased. He's just trying to get to the truth and he's pulling people out. And who would know more information? I would think Tyrone friends, Tyrone family. Y'all talk to him the most. So I'm sure, didn't he tell anybody in the family, I'm going on a cabin trip? He didn't communicate people with the family. I mean, the people that should be speaking out and giving their testimony is his friends and his family members because we don't know this guy. We don't know him.
And then another thing I want people to think about too. People are so focused on this 250, right? That was moved around. What about the cash Dro had in his spot? On top of the life insurance shit, you know what I'm saying? And then Jason, it's like to find that out and to flip that whole rug over, that's a whole different situation on its own. So that's why I say at the end of the day, everybody a suspect. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna be surprised by nothing because I ain't taking nobody out of it. Ain't nobody getting a pass. Because at the end of the day, everybody's a suspect. When M's is involved, everybody a suspect.
Oh, okay, now you say Lulu knew everything, but no matter what Lulu says, you're not going to believe her. So what's the point? What's the point? Whatever Lulu says, you're not going to believe. What's the point? You might as well
Right.
just cross her off the board and just stick with the police and an investigator and try to see what's going on and let Polo do what he does. But it seems like Polo, he's not even having the free range to do what he want to do when he get too close or whatever.
Jason and Lulu they prime suspect at the end of the day.
I'm like Rob. It is. It's too much going on here because it's like we get as soon as we get to touching home base, the target. Then the next thing you know, they throw another monkey wrench in there. Then they try to throw us off, and then they try to, then they put then Polo. He's trying to get to the bottom of it too, so he put that video out and said, "Who is this?" Then it comes out
That's
to be
how we
somebody.
came from. Yeah, and
Right.
Tamala,
But
all you
that's
were doing was trying to figure out who this is. So Tamala, she's going on Facebook pages trying to match up who this is.
Listen, me and her is following each other, so it came to me automatically when you follow somebody. So when I was seeing that, I was like, dang, that looked like the boy. Pretty much, they got a little celebrity, similar look to each other. So when I looked at it and I pulled it up, the back where he was standing in the back of the car. And I was like, dang, this look almost dead on that boy. I don't know if it's him or not, but I'm going to send it to Gigi and tell Gigi, pull it up, because you got the thing that you can pull it up and look at it bigger than me. So I said, let me send it to her and see if she'll pull it up. Because I'm like this. Everybody's a suspect. I'm going along with Rob because Rob is making sense here. Because the thing is, every time we get to, just like when we got on the red car, then it comes out, Jason was in the
Right.
car
And I
with
think
Renee.
also Tamala, she's more interested in getting the truth versus siding with the auntie. And I think you guys don't understand the difference between being loyal to the auntie versus being loyal to the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I think you get that confused.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to is the truth. I want to know what really happened to this little boy.
Right.
I
Right.
really do.
So people are
Because
saying, they question if you switched up. She's not switching up because she's still
I could never switch up.
hold on. She's still speculating and she wants to get to the truth. You just thought that she was loyal to a person in the party.
No. That's just like I was on Renee's page. And before then, you remember I told you, I said, oh, I was sending money to Renee, punching the button, sending little hearts, punching the button, giving us stars so they can, but then when I found out you went and got Jason and had Jason, I'm like, no, these people don't need my money. And I'm doing the same thing with Natasha. Then I'm like, no, the kids need it because I don't know who lying. So the only thing I know is the kids is the only one innocent here. Because everybody is saying something. As soon as you push the brakes, as soon as you push the gas to find out what's going on with Jason and stuff, then it comes out. We heard what the friend said. Accountability is everything. I apologize to the young man because it's too much shady stuff, so I thought he was being shady until he came out and said his facts.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so she's talking about Looney. That is one of Dro's. No, what? Yeah, that's one of Tyrone's best friends.
So what
You
was his
know,
facts?
when he got the interview with Jason, a lot of people was throwing him under the bus, and a lot of you guys included was throwing him under the bus.
I questioned him too.
Right? I mean, y'all question everybody. So, but he came and he made it clear, and Tamala did apologize.
Mm.
So, and hold on, Honey Kisses, you said don't speculate, but that's how it all started. If somebody gives you a story and they tell you, what do you think? Then isn't that you room to speculate? If somebody give you a story. So what do y'all think about it?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know. It's just weird. This whole situation just going left, right, up, down, inside, and out. And it's like if
GB.
somebody has like real truth about whatever it is, then just stand on it. All this side hopping and behind the closed doors conversations, then come forward and delete post and all this other side. It's weird. So how can you trust
it is
anybody word?
weird. It's very weird behavior.
And then you can't get mad at somebody about which way they're going when y'all the ones throwing the monkey wrenches in the south in the game.
Right, right.
So it's like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like the one thing that never switches is the truth. So it's like no matter how you look at it or how you want to condemn someone or feel like someone did this or someone did that, if you stand on the truth, then stand on the truth. And that's just that.
all right. Sean want to say something, y'all. Go ahead, Sean.
The one thing that is obviously clear is Renee has never come out here and said, listen, y'all, help me. Help me find out what happened to my son. I need all of y'all. Ask everybody. Dig. Search. Find out what happened to my son. She's never said that. She didn't even bring it to social media. She said it ain't none of y'all business. She said, you want to know? You don't ask me about Lulu. Ask her. Knowing damn well Lulu ain't going to tell us nothing. She's not going to come and talk to anyone. However, Tyrone's father did come out and say, I'm not asking for any money. I'm not asking for any violence. I just want answers to what happened to my son. Auntie Natasha said, I am speaking for the family. is justice for Dro. Anybody who knows anything, please get in contact with us. I'm here, I'm there, whatever. Let us know what y'all find out. Now, with that being said, I don't believe Auntie Natasha nor Tyrone Sr. would have brought it to social media, not knowing who would see it, not knowing who saw what. They don't know who was parked in parking lots, who was coming out of businesses, who would have been able to raise their hand and say to the police, this is what happened. Y'all have to remember, this is the era of camera phones. So Auntie Natasha and Tyrone Sr., I don't believe, would have come to social media and asked for help if their integrity is compromised, not knowing who may have recorded anything. I just don't believe that. But I do believe that that's why Renee is not saying anything, because I don't believe, no, I believe she knows that she does not have the mental capacity to withstand someone questioning her. She's going to become irate. She's going to become belligerent. And she's going to mess around and say something that she can't put it back in her mouth. Same thing with Lulu. We saw it happen with BG. And I still say today that that was Lulu. So what I'm basically saying is, I believe when Auntie Natasha said that about the videos, that she was speaking in the capacity that the family elected her to do. She was speaking for the family. I'm just not so quick to call her a liar. I'm not so quick to throw her under the bus like that. I just don't think she deserves that. She has not behaved in a way that makes her, it just doesn't warrant that. And I don't think it's fair. Yes, this is only my opinion. But at this point, if there was something nefarious from Auntie Natasha, I think we would have come up with that already. And yes, what happened on Royal D's page, I get it. But like Auntie Natasha said, I'm not going to keep jumping up here every time somebody got a question. She said what she said on Royal D's page, which is a content creator, the same as Gigi. And if what she said on Gigi's page gets around, why wouldn't she believe that what she said on Royal D's page would get around? It did. She doesn't owe us to take time out of her day and say, oh, by the way, I do know her. I just didn't know her as Cece. Would it have helped us? Absolutely. Yes, it would have. But she don't owe that to us. She said it on another content creator's page. Just like she said what she said on Gigi's page. She didn't run over to Royal D after she spoke on Gigi's page. She didn't run over to Royal D and repeat herself. So who are we to think that she was supposed to run over here and repeat herself? Why is it okay for these people to be grieving when everything lines up, but as soon as it doesn't, they become suspect? That's not cool. Renee has always been suspect. Why? Because she said leave Lulu alone. Because she wants to bring the last person that was with her son that has changed her story 3 to 4 times to his funeral when the rest of the family said no. We don't want her there. At some point, you got to stop being defiant and be a family. Because remember, she wants to be respected as his mother, but she don't want the rest of the family to be respected as far as Lulu is concerned. Really? She wants us to respect her because Dro loved her. But then she wants the family to respect Lulu. Really? No. Lulu don't get that. So Renee put herself in a place to be suspect. Lulu put herself in a place to be suspect because her stories kept changing. Jason put himself in a place to be suspect because when he could have said something, he didn't until he was outed, which is still more than I can say for Renee. She still won't speak about when she got the call, when she went up there and put puzzle pieces together with Jason. She won't even speak about why her daughter was posting her son's bedside pictures on social media. What mother does that? You done lost 2 kids, but you think that's okay? But Natasha's not acting like that. Tyrone Sr.'s not acting like that. But them two are.
Hello?
Oh, Lord.
Look, look, my time over here has ran out. You said what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but my time over here has ran out. I was supposed to have been gone. So what I can do, because I see some people at the bottom, let me see if I can work it out here. Give me a second. Let me see. Um, remove. Wes, any last thoughts before I wrap it up here?
Girl, it's just a mess. I mean, it's still
It's a
Lulu
big mess.
and others. Yes, I'm just dissecting it all.
Mm. Hold on. Go ahead, Tamala.
Like West, it's a big mess, but I still say what I say. Everybody's coming out with everything different. Once we get close to some, then something else pop off. Then you say, when I said, oh, I'm worried about this red car because this red car got to have something to do with it. So then we get on that. Next thing you know, here come Lulu make a 6-page letter. Okay. Then says his friend was in it. So his friend was there. Okay. We get every time we press the gas and try to get information and get things correctly concerning Dro. Then it's always a monkey wrench thrown in there. Somebody don't want us to get to the real point. And I think it's a lot of shady stuff going on behind here. I'm like Rob, and I'm going to stand 10 toes behind him on what he said, because at the end of the day, something is shady going on. And I don't care what nobody say, but I know shiesty shit when I see shiesty stuff. Excuse my French. At the end of the day, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, for real, okay? I live in Savannah, Georgia, but I know shiesty stuff when I see it. And this is all the way shiesty, baby. Ain't nothing. I'm like Wes. It do look like the same person, but like I said, only you can pull it up to make it to really see the picture. But like I said, when Polo put that out there, bam, I'm like, okay, here it is. Next thing I know, she's wishing him a happy birthday. Soon as I get up and open my phone, here's the picture of him standing here. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is her son. He looked like the guy. So I'm just saying, the same way police officers and detectives scrambles this stuff and got to talk to different people, they don't. They know, to them everybody's a suspect until they get to the bottom of who's doing what. So that's how it is with me. Everybody's a suspect until we get to the bottom of who's doing what and who's being real about it. Because people are coming out saying different things, then they're taking different posters down. Okay, and a lot of them, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of these people don't care for Gigi's panel too much anyway. So quite naturally, they don't want her to know the truth because she's getting too many people in her session, in her chat, trying. Oh yeah, her group is figuring it out. So now they want to throw a monkey wrench. I'm staying focused. I am focused. I'm not off focus, but that's why I've been pulling back and praying and stuff like that, and not coming on here every day because, like I said, it's too much messy business. And when it's too much messy business like this, God is not in the midst of the confusion. And that's what it is with this. And it does piss me off because at the end of the day, 1 minute people love you, the next minute people hate you because of what you're saying. But I'm standing, I'm not switching those sides. I'm for Tyrone, all the way for Tyrone. Because this boy affected everybody's lives. You think he didn't affect mine when I heard about it? I don't get on here, never get on social media to talk about anything. The most I do is go on Facebook, chat, to talk to people that I know far away. But other than that, I don't get on sites like this. This is not my lifestyle. I don't make money off of this site. Some people might, but I don't. But that's their business though. But I'm here for the truth. I'm here for the truth. And yes, I want to know what happened to this young man because I know it's not an accident. It's not an accident. It's still Lulu. It's still Jason. It's still Rena and whoever the fourth and whoever the fifth, whoever the sixth. Because there's too many lies going on. And if you go back and listen to Jason's video, he get ready to tell you who the fourth person is, but then he catch himself. All of them is telling on themselves. All I'm gonna say is pressure bust pipes. Burst pipes all day long. And we've been applying pressure. And that's why they throwing us off. All of them now they're taking down pictures, putting up, oh, don't mention him, because he ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, who got something to do with it? Lulu said the friend was there. So why did the friend need to be there? But the other genuine friend wasn't there. Why they didn't call Looney? But they called this dude. Was he the cleanup dude? I'm going to keep it 100 behind what I got to say. And I'll tell each and every one of them in their face, I'm not scared of nobody but God who can destroy this body and this soul. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it 100. I don't believe nothing nobody's saying because there's too many lies here. Now, whether the chat or whoever else want to believe, they can believe what they want to believe. But like I said, it's too many lies.
All right.
Too many lies.
Tamala, just because we're short on time, I will have to go over to my other channel. So if you guys can follow me over there. I just hope we've been talking about this for over a month. I wonder what the police got. I wonder what Gainesville have, what they have written up. And if their papers are blank, I mean, all of this is just speculation. It's no facts. All
It's
right.
still love.
Well, hit that link. Hit that link. All right. All right. And I will see you guys over there. I'm looking at Wes smiling.
Because Wes telling the truth, it is.
No.
That was me, Tamala. That's this Megan all day. It's still Lulu. Everybody
No.
lying.
Okay, I gotta go. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. All right.
Okay.